Hello, planner friends. Grab a cup of coffee and settle in because today we are going to go through and review the Live Rich Planner from the Budget Mom. This has been a planner that I've been looking at for a few years, and I decided to just go ahead and order it. I'm going to do a review for you, and then I'm actually going to try and use this as my weekly planner. Editing Jenna here, and I just wanted to say that I got so excited to film this video and get it out to you. I completely forgot to frame this in the context of, will this work for someone with ADHD? I recently was in an ADHD group. The idea of planning came up. Someone suggested the Live Rich Planner. And I thought, I've thought about it, I've looked at it, I've debated. Why not just order it and see if it will work for me? The reason I wanted to try it out is I liked the hourly pages and how it has pretty much your entire life in one planner. And I thought that might be good for someone with ADHD. You can do your time blocking, you can do your cleaning, you can do your meal planning, you can do some of your finance all in one spot. So it seems like it will be good for someone with ADHD and worth a try. And if you don't know who the Budget Mom is, I highly suggest checking her out. I will leave a link to her website down below. I have also done a walkthrough review of her Budget by Paycheck book, and I will link to that across the top here. That is a ginormous book, and I used it for, I think, a little over 6 months, and then I switched to a bullet journal and Erin Condren budget system because I could not deal with the size of that book. This is the small Live Rich Planner, and it's about 7x9, so about the same size as the Erin Condren Life Planners. So why have I wanted this book? Well, let me open up and show you. I'm going to open up kind of to the middle of the book so it lays a little flatter. And we'll go through each page, what's on the page, and why I wanted to check this one out. I do know the Budget Mom is releasing her new Live Rich Planner and Budget by Paycheck soon. I don't know the exact dates, and I'm not sure if it's going to be a lot different from this one. The past few years, the insides, like the actual planner parts, have been the same. What has changed has been the cover design and like the inside theme stuff. So let's start looking at the month. These are all undated. So if you're like me and you hate dating planners, this one might not be for you. But if you're like me and you're like, well, it sucks, but I really want to try it, you can give it a shot like I am. The one thing I do like about this monthly view is there are 6 rows for the month. And that really helps for those months where the first of the month is like this date. Then you can get all the way through. And you don't have to be like trying to squish the 30th and the 31st into like one little box or moving them up here or moving them ahead to the next month. You can see everything in its own little box. So I really do appreciate that about this undated version. The other things I really like are up at the top here, we have a personal focus and a work focus. And then on the side column here, we have goals this month, people to see, and monthly wins. I am not a big monthly calendar person, so I will probably fill this in very basically, and I will use probably the goals this month and the personal focus. Down here, we also have this month's projects. So you have a spot to write your project, the priority, and the due date. And I like this as well because I have about 33 million projects going on in my head right now. And I can't work on them all at the same time. And I need to kind of like prioritize them. So I'm hoping this will help me a little bit. And then for each month, you get a personal finance overview. Some of this I'm going to use. Some of this I am not going to use because I track it in my Erin Condren budget. If you want to check out the Erin Condren budget book and see what that's all about, I will link to my little review across the top there. So you have a spot for your month, my why, financial goals, savings, challenge, areas to cut spending. So this I will probably use. The monthly income, monthly expenses, monthly overview, that I'm probably not going to use as I have that in my other budget book. The other one that I'm really excited about and want to use is this daily spending log. I really want to see our spending per day. Like obviously most days it's nothing. But, if I order something and we go out to eat and then we go to the grocery store or whatever, that's going to be a pretty expensive day. So I just want to kind of start putting that into writing so I can visualize what I'm spending, when I'm spending it. Are there days of the week that, I tend to do online shopping because maybe I'm bored? Or is there another trigger that comes up every month? Whatever it is, I want to see that laid out. Then we have the priority debt progress here with your date, balance, payment, and new balance. And you've got company, minimum payment, beginning balance, and interest rate. Again, this part I'm not going to use. I have that in my other budget book. This part, though, I do have it in my other budget book, but I also want to be able to have it on this page as well. This is a savings goal progress, and you get room for 4 goals: description, total goal amount, goal date, amount saved this month, and new balance. So I like that this has total amount, the date, amount saved this month, and new balance. My other budget book doesn't have all those details. So I just put in, this is how much I deposited and this is the new balance. I like being able to see the amount and the date and how close I will be. And then you have, how can I improve my finances next month? I will probably fill that in. It's just a nice little reflection at the bottom of the page. All right, so you get 1 of these per month. And then we get into the weekly planning, which this is the other kind of dashboard that I'm really excited about. So you have your personal planning month, week of, and there's like a weekly review of pantry inventory and clean out fridge if needed. I may or may not use those. I like this here for weekly meal prep. It has day, breakfast and snacks, lunch, and dinner. What I'm probably going to use this for rather than meal prep is meal tracking. So I'll write down what I had for breakfast, what I had for lunch, what I had for dinner. Shopping list, I'm not sure if I will use this yet. I do that separately when we go grocery shopping, but it'll be nice to have a little extra space if I have some more like meal things, snacks that I need to write out, all that fun stuff. Important reminders, habits and goals tracker. Probably not going to use this because I've been doing that in my Moxie life and I prefer that in there. And then over here we have main goal, this week's focus, this week's win. I like that. Housework, tasks, I like this. I have been tracking some of it in my companion planner, but it'll be nice for me to be able to assign these out on the days that I want to do them. Work to-do list, personal to-do list, make it work, and for next week. So these are going to be helpful. All those tasks that I don't have like a specific date for, I can write them here and then see where they fit in when I go to do my daily planning. Here is your weekly view. So again, it's not dated. You have a spot for the date and the day of the week. I am probably going to do a Monday through Sunday because that's how my Google Calendar is set up. And when you actually get into the Daily Duo, it's also Monday through Sunday. But since it's blank, you could do a Monday start, a Sunday start, you could do a Thursday start if you wanted, like whatever makes sense for your life. Over here, we have room for the day and your workout. I usually put those on the week. It will be nice to pre-plan them out here, and then I can figure out where I need to fit them in time-wise over here. And then this column is just my weekly notes. And then we get to the hourly section. I normally do not like hourly planners because I'm horrible at time blocking. But I really need to get better at it to be able to fit in everything that I need to do and I want to do. Lately, I have found myself really struggling with time management and not fitting everything in when I have plenty of time to do it. That is why I wanted to try the Live Rich Planner, because it does have this hourly, and the hours go from 4:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Granted, I usually go to bed between 9 and 10, but there are nights when we have like hockey games where we're out later. So I can kind of like track where my time is going as well as where I want it to go. That's kind of my hope. That's kind of the idea behind me grabbing this one and testing it out. And I do like the 4:30 start time because if I have to work out before work, I get up at 4:30. Otherwise, I get up at 5. And this is also nice because it has both the hour and the half hour. So you get one line for 12 and one line for 12:30. And then it also kind of has these like darker lines to indicate, here's your morning time, here's your afternoon time, here's your evening time. So it's already kind of broken down, and then I can break it down further. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks each month. So that should be enough. So that is the Live Rich Planner. It also comes with a set of stickers. It has the months down here for your little tabs over here. They fold over. And here is the second set. These stickers are not really my style. I will probably use these so that I can mark my tabs, but the rest of them are probably going to go to a friend for their planner, or maybe I'll put them in a giveaway of some sort. But yeah, it's not my style. So that is the Live Rich Planner. Okay, I did double check the sizes and what's available. Right now you can get the full size, which is 9 inches by 10.875 inches. And that is currently available in this triangle design, and it is $40. This is the small triangle. It's also $40. It is 7.625 by 9.5. So it's a little bit bigger than an Erin Condren Life Planner. This size is also available in the sunflower design. So that is what is currently available on her site. As I said, she did announce that new versions are coming. I don't know if that just means the cover and like the inside designs, or if she has made updates to the actual layout design. But I'm excited to try this out. Have you used the Live Rich Planner before, or the Budget by Paycheck? Let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts if you've used it. If you haven't used it, let me know what your favorite part of this planner would be, like what you think you would use the most. And until next time, I hope your planning and coffee are strong.